Free education. Free education. Let's talk about free education in America. As the title says, free education. Okay? Well, free is relative. But I'm going to talk about how people can come to America if they have a problem finding money, if they have a problem finding bank statements. Thank you so much. Subscribe. I love you for following me, for subscribing, okay, and hitting the notification button so that you'll be among the first people to be notified when Janet Rangi comes online. And share my videos. I love you so much. Subscribe. Okay, free education in America. What do I mean? For international students. Free education for international students. I'm going to tackle this because this I've done many videos. If you followed me for a long, long time, you know Janet has done these videos before. But I've never specifically paid attention to this topic. Okay? And the topic today is going to be how we can find loans in America. Okay? How we can find free money as we go to school. Okay? Without a cosigner, without being a permanent resident on a green card, and without being a United States citizen. And by the way, this includes people that go to Canada. And I'll go and change the title for this message today. So I see some of you coming in. I welcome you. Okay. I'll come to the comment section later on. Feel free to ask questions. Okay. If I remember some of the questions, I'll come. Terry is here. Who is that? Salom? Okay. Engo is here from Rwanda. How nice. Someone from Namibia. JM is here. So today's topic, let me just be honest, okay? I've talked about, okay, how people pay for universities and colleges in the United States. The videos are here on YouTube, but I understand you love fresh videos. So Janet will start new videos over and over again because new followers are coming in every day. If you wish to watch those videos, you can go down, scroll on my page, okay, and find how people pay for universities and colleges in the United States. But for today's session, I want to be very specific on MPOWER, okay? MPOWER loans, there's a lot going on about MPOWER, and I've never made a specific video addressing MPOWER, okay? Now, I'll give you heads up. I'll show you how to think. Okay, I'll start by telling you how to think. Number one, if you're one of those people who is looking to come to a community college in America, okay, MPOWER is not going to help you. So don't feel disappointed though. What do you mean, Janet? You know, Janet has said, if you come to America and you want cheap universities, I mean, you want cheap education, you consider community colleges. They are cheaper in the first place. The curriculum is easy, so you can work and go to school. Okay, even without MPOWER, people do not mostly borrow loans to go to a community college. Yes, but you can still get those loans. But let's just put that out there first. So MPOWER loans are going to apply to people who want to go to universities, and I'm going to break it down. Okay, so if you're already in the United States or you plan to come to America, the reason why I was not pushing MPOWER is because I was concerned how you are going to pay for those loans once you finish education. But some of you are like, I don't care, so long as I'm in America. I understand. So the more applications I do, the more I meet you, the more I see people who are stranded, then I start seeing the need for these MPOWER loans. Okay, so now I'm taking applications for MPOWER loans, and someone is asking, how do I find you? JanetRangi.com. Okay, who is that? Okay, janetrangi.com. You'll find this. Okay, applications. janetrangi.com. You'll find the email and the numbers. So let's continue with this video. Okay, so this is what you are going to do. Okay, stop focusing on smiling. Janet is a serious girl. Okay, whether she smiles or not, focus on the message. Okay, all right. I love you from Namibia. Okay, okay, all right. Now you made something to go in my eye. I have to struggle a little bit. Okay, so MPOWER loans, how do we get them? All right. And number one, why? So if you're one of those people who are struggling, Janet, let me just summarize. I've told people, okay, of course, when you come to America, you can pick on-campus jobs. Understand that, okay? People work and go to school. Understand that. That is possible, Okay, people ask for OPT, okay, that's for another day. People ask for CPT and earn money, that's for another day. People ask for hardship and they get work permits, that's for another day. I've done videos, but for today, let us just focus on MPOWER, how we can get it from beginning to end, how we will pay for this. Okay, now 5 years ago or 6 years ago when I started vlogging, okay, I came across MPOWER. I was like, okay, you know, Janet goes in the trenches. That is how I found out. And I started telling people, MPOWER, MPOWER, MPOWER. Now it has caught fire, and I'm very proud of our community. Now we are going to make use of MPOWER because now we have what? Knowledge. Knowledge is power. Janet, how do I apply for an MPOWER loan? Okay, the way you apply for an MPOWER loan is to go on their website, first of all, MPOWER.org. I think MPOWER.com or MPOWER.org. There's a list of schools that they work with. Don't do it the other way around. You go looking for a school, you get admission, and then you run to MPOWER, and then MPOWER says, sorry, we do not work with that school. So the list of schools are on MPOWER website. So that is where you want to start, to identify schools that are working with MPOWER. What is the caveat here? But you have to pay attention, because, you know, just because it's MPOWER schools does not mean you qualify. From experience, having lived in the United States for long, having understood the different regions in the country and the different universities in the country and how they work, MPOWER schools, in my opinion, okay, are more competitive. Why? Because they know if they give you a loan and you graduate from those schools, you are more likely to find a job, number one. You are more likely to be sponsored by H-1B, which is a working visa, number two. You are more likely to be sponsored with a green card, number three. What is your responsibility if you are a Janet Rangi follower and you are going for an MPOWER loan? Is to choose your course wisely. Do your research. Know that if you complete this course at the end of 4 years, you are more likely to get a job, number one. Number two, you are more likely to be sponsored on a H-1B visa or any other kind of working visa or a green card. Something. Number two, you can also choose a course that is part of STEM. Okay, this is what made me start changing my mind about MPOWER, is when they came out and said, now the STEM people can stay in America 3 years after graduation and work. Okay, you can still work in your area of study after graduation for 3 years. 3 years can go a long way. So to me, that is one thing that is guaranteed. If you choose a course that is in STEM, and yes, if you are following Janet for the first time, what does STEM mean? Science, technology, mathematics, engineering. Science, technology, engineering, mathematics. And some of you get discouraged. I'm not into science. I'm not that smart. I'm not into science and technology. Janet, what do I do? No, don't think like that, okay? If you go on the state website and you Google the word STEM, there will be hundreds of courses, okay? Including agricultural courses, including business analytics, okay? Including financial analysis, including forestry, okay? Of course, engineering and all those sciences are still there, physics and all that. Mathematics are there, but just don't lock yourself out. You'll be surprised which courses are there. So now I'm happy. I don't just have to stick with the medical courses like nursing, okay? Medical courses, many of them, you'll get a green card. You'll get H-1B visa. But there are other courses that fall under STEM in the hundreds, which in 3 years, okay, you'll be able to get a job and do practicals or internship. Here they call it STEM is part of OPT, optional practical training, which is given to all international students so long as you graduate. Remember to apply 90 days before graduation. Some of you wait until the end, and then you get a job, and the employer is saying, hey, where's your work permit? Oh, I didn't apply. Go and apply. Now you have wasted and left a job. Okay? All right. So now, number one, you have to make sure you choose your course wisely, and you have to know that that job you get, you'll get a working visa at the end of that. Okay, and you say, Janet, how will I pay during the school year? By the way, during the school year, all they need is interest. Trust me, trust me, trust me. I've worked with students, okay? I've worked with followers who are now in America. They are benefiting from MPOWER. Many, they call me all the time. And guess what? I have a pen and paper. I'm busy writing notes. How much did you pay for interest? Oh, Janet, do you know what? They told me $50 is enough. You know, Janet, in fact, I was struggling to pay $50. And they say, we can help you. Don't worry. We can help you. We can reduce to $30. And that is just not MPOWER alone. Many loans in America, when you borrow, you can pay interest during the school year. You don't actually have to. But when you graduate, how long will I have to pay the loan? Normally, traditional loans in America, 30 years. Okay, you have 30 years to pay. Now, can you pay in one day? It's up to you. But the loan people will not be happy. Some have those stipulations. They say, hey, you cannot pay us within 5 years because they have to make their money back. What kind of business will they be in? They give you loans and then you come and pay them cash at the end of your education. So what was the business here? They still have to make money over the years using the interest rate. So be careful when you're signing, understand what you're signing yourself for. So if you're coming in new, you're coming in late, okay? Pay attention. Don't apply for a school first, get admission, and then run to MPOWER. You might find out that MPOWER does not support that school. So the first thing is to go to their website, find out which schools they work with, and choose among those schools. And when you get admission, that is when you go to MPOWER and get that loan. Now, let me tell you how it works. Janet, I want to know how it actually works. This is how it works. First of all, I told you the MPOWER schools tend to be competitive, meaning they already have funds in America. They already get students from America going there in big numbers. Mostly they specialize in medical courses, in scientific courses, courses that are competitive on the job market. That is what I noticed. That is my personal opinion. Why MPOWER works with them. This is not written in stone. This is just my personal opinion, okay? Number one is the courses are competitive and they tend to be those courses. After graduation, you are more likely to get a job. Okay, and as I said previously, again, the same courses, you are more likely to get what? A working visa. Pay attention. Most of these courses, since they're competitive, you are more likely to have more stringent requirements. What are these requirements? Okay, if it's a bachelor's degree, you are more likely to prepare. The word is more likely. SAT. Okay, if you're coming for master's, you're more likely to have to do GRE to be competitive. For business courses, you might be required to do what? GMAT. Okay, for most schools, you might be required to have an English requirement. It could be IELTS or it could be what? TOEFL. Most of those schools will require something we call Credential Evaluation, where they will evaluate your documents through ECE, through WES. All those videos I've made, Credential Evaluation Services. Okay, so you don't just come to Janet as usual, like some of you come. Janet, find me a school. Hey, I don't have GRE, I don't have any English, Janet, but I want admission. I do it. But now, if you don't have a bank statement, and by the way, pay attention. This one keyword, write down. Remember what I say before they give you admission in any school in the United States. You have to have a bank statement. Right? You have to have a bank statement that is equivalent to 1 year expenses. So if a school costs $20,000 US, tuition, board, room, and to everything combined, 20,000, you will have to produce a bank statement that is 20,000. They will not release an I-20. From experience, most community colleges, they need a bank statement before you even make applications because they are more likely to give you admission. Universities, on the other hand, they rarely ask for bank statements first. Some do. But mostly they're like, okay, we're not going to waste your time. If we are not sure, we'll admit you. So they wait until they make that decision. And they will not tell you we've admitted you. The letter will say you've been recommended for admission. Bring your financial statements, which in other words, bank statements. Then they will release what? I-20. Why? Because it's the law. No school in America will issue an I-20 until they see that bank statement. It's the law, end of story. But MPOWER will not give you unless you have admission. So it's a question of egg, okay, and chicken and hen, egg and hen, egg and hen and chicken, whatever. Hen, egg, hen. Which one comes first? Make sure you have admission. So Janet, what are you saying? You know me, I've said the embassy. Sometimes I'm like, oh, you get this bank statement from your cousin, from your uncles. Honestly, from my experience, American schools really don't pay attention or they don't care who is paying for you. They just need money. But the embassies at home will more likely pay attention. Okay, so in other words, if you find it has to be a legitimate bank statement, the American schools will not deny it. Okay, they will take it. So don't worry, oh, it's from my sister, it's from my uncle. If they're willing to sponsor you and sign the affidavit, the schools in America will take that. Because remember, we need this admission before we go where? To MPOWER. Once we go to MPOWER with admission, that is when they will write a letter and say, hey, this person here, we are going to finance their education through a loan. And that is what you'll take to the embassy. Now, pay attention again, pen and paper. Okay, pen and paper. Because many schools, I don't know what your experience is. I've done many applications I have experience. Again, janetrangi67@gmail.com. If you want me to walk you from beginning to end, because don't remember, it's not just about MPOWER. You have to choose the course wisely, know what you're going to say in the embassy, get admitted. After admission, get a job. You understand? And that is just the whole package. Some schools, before they give you admission, when you give them a bank statement, and the bank statement says it's coming from Johnston, the I-20 will read Johnston. And some of you be like, Janet, how will I go to the embassy and the bank statement is reading Johnston? Well, at that point, I guess you can talk to the school not to write the name Johnston. I don't know. Or you can go to the embassy and say, you know what, that was someone that was willing to give me an affidavit. I'm lucky enough to get the loan, and just end it there. I don't know how you'll go about it, but just be aware that you need to show the school a bank statement before they give you admission. And MPOWER will want admission before they give you a loan. So you're understanding that point. But some schools, honestly, so long as they get a bank statement, they'll say this school, tuition, room and board, $25,000. Okay? This client has produced 25,000. So they don't even put names there. That is the school we want. Okay? So that you can get that admission and now go to the embassy, because now MPOWER has given you what? A loan. Are we on the same page? Okay? Yes, they will write a letter, or the letter of offer for them to finance your education. How much do they give? I have a client who is going to school and they offered $50,000 because the school costs $50,000 per year. You understand how it works? Okay. Even traditional loans, they don't go straight. By the way, the loans don't come straight to the students. They're smarter than that. If they give you, of course, you might go and start building apartments. Okay, so they don't do that. They communicate with the school. The school has their special code. You make your application and the money goes to the school. The money that comes to you, if you choose to take room and board, will come to your personal account. But the school will take tuition first and fees. So MPOWER will send to your BASA, your accountant in school first. And then if you applied for room, board, accommodation, then it will come to your bank account. Us who are smart on Janet Rangi, and we've learned how people pay for universities and colleges in the United States, are more likely to only ask for tuition. Okay? And by then you can always change your mind. If you did not ask for tuition, I mean for room and board, you can call them and then they will give you. Okay? But most of the time they have deadlines of these applications, so you want to pay attention. That is how they disburse loans in America. You have a bank account, you give them, and also they work with the school. The money that belongs to school, they take it directly. The one that belongs to you comes to you directly. People save money by only borrowing tuition and fees so that they can hustle, work, or do whatever they have to do to finance their food, to finance their rent and other expenses. But that is your choice. If you want to graduate with a big loan, hey, borrow everything. Usually the school determines how much they will give you. Okay? Again, you do not need a cosigner unless they see other things that are not looking good. Okay, because maybe they might ask for some documents at home and they're not looking good. In that case, maybe they will ask for a cosigner. I had a client come to me and tell me they asked me for a cosigner. I'm like, oh, that is strange, because I know MPOWER, you know, it prides itself to giving loans to international students without what? A cosigner. That is what I know from my knowledge. Okay, so are you understanding how MPOWER loans work? Okay, so from now on, don't say, Janet, you are discouraging us from MPOWER loans. Yes, at first, before they announced STEM, after they announced STEM, 3 years, I came on this page, I came on Facebook, and I was telling people, no, now we have to go for this MPOWER. And now clients are stranded, and now they come to me and they don't have a bank statement. I resort to what? I say, let's go for MPOWER. I might require you to do a little bit more. I might require you to prepare a little bit more than other people. That means you do those exams, GMAT, GRE, IELTS, SATs, credential evaluation. Okay. Another thing, some of you are in too much of a hurry. Too much in a hurry. You cannot speed universities. So prepare, start early. Know that, okay, it takes me 4 weeks to prepare for the English exams. It takes 4 weeks for another, maybe credential evaluation. It might take me 2 months to prepare for TOEFL, for GRE, or 3 months GRE, and work through that. Start applications as you wait to do the exam. Time yourself, because the embassy is also a line, okay? But student visa, the line is usually shorter, okay? So keep those things in mind, because sometimes, so what I do when I'm working with the applicants, I choose the immediate semester. Because if I tell them, hey, the embassy is full, let's try summer. Hey, no, that's too far. I'm like, okay. And another thing, if I apply for summer next year, the school will be looking at my application and pushing it away. I learned the hard way. Why would they be working for someone who has applied for next year when they need to work for someone who applied for September or January? Obviously, they will categorize and they will start working with the ones that need immediate admission. So for my clients, I just go immediate, and then you know what? Most schools can always postpone. Okay, if you don't get an embassy admission, they always postpone the semester. My goal is just to put that I-20 in the pocket to make my client happy. Okay, so that is what I do. JanetRangi.com, JanetRangi67@gmail.com. If you want Janet to help you. Other than that, I give this information for free. You can choose to utilize all these things on your own. Comments, questions. I love you so much for coming. Good day, Janet. Refugee from Rwanda says hello. Hello. I know. I thought I was harsh to you, but you're still nice to me. I guess I wasn't. I love you. I love you. I love you. Okay. Luxury home rental. Hey, Janet from Namibia. I love you. JM, I already talked to you, JM. Terry, Murembe muno. Amahua, Amalai. Okay. Oriena. Caroline Gunjiri, hi Janet, tuned in from Iraq. I love you, Caroline. You're always here. I think maybe this time is always good for you. Kagoma Ango is the one who say, I love Namibia, and you keep on telling me to smile. Okay, I'm smiling for you. Okay, you just love my nice smile. Okay, I was focusing and then you tell me to smile. I love you all the way from Namibia. I love Namibia. It's such a quiet country. Samuel, hey mom, happy new month. Yes, September is here. September is here. Okay, luxury home. What are you saying? I'm Watson from Namibia. If I come to US with B2 visa while applying for nursing school in order to change my status, can I get a school loan from employer? So the school loan does not come from the employer. MPOWER is just a loan organization. It's a business, okay? Okay, yeah. So yeah, if you get into nursing school, some schools can sponsor your education. So you just have to keep looking. And if you want to change status, you come looking for Janet. You'll find out that many schools actually do not accept to change. That is when you run to janetrangi.com and book a consultation very quick. I know what I'm doing, okay? I know you'll come to me. I'm here for a reason. Some of you are already in America. You just say, Janet, I was struggling with this issue. Let me go to Janet Rangi. They come ask. We resolve the issue, okay? Andrew Kamala, okay? Hello, Janet. Here from Kampala. Keenly listening. I like the word keenly. Very keen and writing notes. I love that. Okay, who is that? Hello, Janet. Your videos are really inspiring to me and motivating. How can I book an appointment? Yes, janetrangi67@gmail.com if you need us to help you book. But honestly, if you go to janetrangi.com, unless the website is undergoing service, which we do it regularly and monitor it 24/7, if you just click packages, there's a consultation package and you'll find Janet. Because sometimes some of you sneak phone calls. And you know, when you sneak phone calls, I'll pick when I'm free. For the most part, if I'm just there resting, I will just pick my book and start calling the ones that have scheduled consultations. And the rest, I'll say, how about you utilize free videos? I think it's fair. Don't you think it's fair? Okay, I give you my time with free videos, with free information, without hiding anything for you to use. But if you choose to take my time away from me and my family, then you have to compensate for that. How about that? Fair. I'm fair. I love you. Okay, so go do that. Okay. All right. I love you. What's Jasper saying? Hi, Janet. Hi back to you. Terry, I love you. I love you back, okay? Luxury Home is the one that has so many questions today, but I love you for so many questions. Okay? Yes, I will, B2, yes, the school loan will come from MPOWER, okay? If you find admission in an MPOWER school, that is the answer, okay? All right. Hello, Janet. Good to always hear from you. I already have a master's degree from Germany. Is it advisable to again apply for another master's in the US since I want to relocate? Thank you. I will do that. I will do a master's because it's 2 years. These PhDs, in fact, if a client comes to me and I'm applying for PhD, it just makes me tired. Okay, it just makes me tired. Many people get admission with a second master's. And I mean, schools see that you have this master's and you put there and they give you a master's from here. If you need me to get you a master's program, I'll be more than happy to do that now that you're in Germany. Okay. Yes, Kenneth is like, yes, Janet, you're very fair. I love that. Kenneth understands that Janet has put in time to do free videos. She cannot come and donate her time for free because this gospel here will not continue. Did you know that? Did you know that the people that come to book consultations are the ones that are giving me the strength to come and continue these videos? I don't care what people say. You cannot be Mother Teresa forever. Even Mother Teresa maybe was getting donations. Okay? You have to have the fuel to keep going. So I have to be very creative and I cannot go asking for free money. That will not happen. I'm not a church. Even a church is not free. They preach to you and then you offer. Okay, so I have to offer services and work hard, do consultations, make applications, help you change status, help you find jobs, okay, help you find work permits, teach you how to get green cards, plan your stay in America from beginning to end, draw for you a success plan, okay, so that you don't come and depend on people who do not know what they are doing, because they'll be telling you, American in Gumu, American in Gumu. Many of you are foreigners. What I'm saying is, America is hard, America is hard. And some are saying, I love America, I love America. No, I mean, it's planning, it's having the right information. You understand? So you want to learn from those who have succeeded. They will tell you, hey, take this pathway. If you take this pathway, this is going to happen. Okay? If you take this pathway, this is going to happen. The choice is yours. And I love you so much. For those who are following in the elections, I was on Facebook laughing. Picky, picky, ponky. Picky, picky, ponky. I love you. I love you. Okay, next question. Okay. Okay, yes. Please, Janet, consultation for how many minutes? You know what? People think I care about the minutes, but I don't care. There's some clients, they come there because they just wanted me to move to the next package. And it takes us 10 minutes and they are done. Like, Janet, I just wanted to understand the Canada package. I'm ready for that. And some really keep me there for 1 or 2 hours. And I don't mind. And then I remain available afterwards. I'm not going to say, okay, consultation done. As if it's, a cookie cutter. Here, done, out. No. We really don't care about the time. And the other thing is, when people are booking appointments, they go choosing the time on the calendar as if that's important. We are all in different time zones. I see people from Iraq. I see people from Namibia. I see some people from Germany, Nairobi, Kenya. I see from Ghana. I see some of you from Nigeria. So you're all in different time zones. What the calendar does is just to tell us that you're interested. That's it. For the most part, I always call and say, are you available? When can we talk? Okay. And of course, my people, you guys don't get scammed. With Janet, you will see what the money will work and no one will scam you. You will see the results, good or bad. You will see the results. You will not feel misused. Okay. So I make sure someone calls you. Hey, you just booked a consultation. We just want to make sure Janet will be with you. I do customer service. So do not be shocked when people are calling in and saying, hey, Janet, this. Some of them will encourage you to make applications. Some of them will tell you, hey, guess what? Janet is busy, but she'll come to you. So don't feel bad. Just be patient. Your money is safe. Thank you for the consultation. Thank you for following. As on my people, we just laugh. Thank you. All of them, I always say, we love you for following. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to reach us. And also, they are there in the emails helping me to answer the emails. Okay, most of it is just that you don't want to take action. But for the most part, if you come to this inbox or you go, I give special instructions for you to come in the email for a reason, because I know that is where we all learned to help each other, to respond to your questions. So if now I'm doing live videos, I can respond to your questions. But me coming to the comment section is very rare, which I should be doing to make my YouTube numbers go high. But that is really not my concern. My concern is to bring information and to capture your minds so that we can all succeed as a group. How about I love you? One more question. Your information on YouTube alone costs millions of dollars. We are so grateful. And I love that comment. Okay, I love that comment. Although people come for this consultation, $99, and I see what I'll put in their pocket over 20 years and the generations to come, priceless. So it has nothing to do with the money. This is service. It's to help me fuel the car. It's to help me have the motivation to keep going. I have to have a reason why I have to wake up every day and come on these computers, come on Facebook, come on YouTube. Okay? This YouTube here, people depend on views. Me, I don't. Me, I just focus on detailed information. If 2 people watch, good. If 30 people watched, good. Because I know other ways of getting fuel. You understand? The fuel I make will be much more than me depending on YouTube to pay me with cents and dollars. Well, I mean, I will appreciate with those little things they put there, but that is not a good business decision. I'm here to help YouTube, to bring you here, and YouTube helps me to expose who I am. So it's a symbiosis. And I think people do not get it. That is the whole point of YouTube. The YouTube is not here for you to be in a rat race of making videos every day. Oh my God, how many views did I get? How many views did I get? They will never add up. A few people make it, don't get me wrong. But for the most part, it's stressful. You are better off understanding who you are so that YouTube helps you, gives you a platform. In return, you help YouTube to bring clients. So it's a two-way symbiosis. If I keep you here, YouTube is happy. You could be watching CNN, you could be watching other things on TV, but you choose to be with Janet, and YouTube appreciates. Okay, and YouTube gives me this platform to come and say, hey, consultation, hey, Janet Rangi, hey. That is how it works. That is how it works. If you think you have to work and, ma'am, my video has to be these views, I have to have 1,000, 100,000 or 200 or a million followers is good. Don't get me wrong. The business will get bigger if you have a business. But a number of views, what if views are not there? What will you do? Stress yourself? Okay. All right. Thank you so much. What are comments? All right. Can I get school loan from okay? Where did I stop? I want to go because if the video is too long, these people will not watch. Okay. All right. So Andrew, I love your comment. That was very nice. You see, you gave me a reason to explain to people how YouTube works. And if you are listening to Janet and you want to start YouTube, that is how you should be thinking. Okay. Think about making your name and your brand on YouTube so that you can help yourself and help YouTube. Don't expect YouTube to pay you through commercials. Okay, it will take you 5 years to even earn $50 per month. That is not how you do things. Okay, hi Janet. I'm Abbas from Uganda living in Swaziland with a B2 visa. My question is it possible to change from B2 visa to student visa while in the States? Yes, if it's the B2 visa in America, not the one in Swaziland. If you have a B2 visa, you can come, and if that is your intent, you come, of course, to tour. That should be your intent always. But if you go and tour and you see nice things and you come to Janet, say, you know what, I've toured and I've seen good things in America, Janet, I need you to help me find a school. Yes, immediately I will help you, okay? Change status and explain to you what to do, okay? And help you through many other things that you did not know. You think you know. Some of you think you know. You think you watch Janet and you know everything until you run into problems. No, you don't. You need Janet. Okay? All right. Abbas, thank you. Thank you for subscribe, guys. Okay? When you subscribe, they will show more people my videos. I love that. And in the process, of course, I will grow. That should be the goal for me, not for YouTube. But in the process, I love YouTube because they bring me here. I love YouTube. I'm a witness here. I said before, Janet keeps in touch with you even after booking an appointment with her. Guys, you may wonder why I keep on typing here. Janet has been good to me. Oh, Kenneth, how nice. Sometimes I feel like I'm not that good, but people are nice to me. You give me the strength to keep going. Very good people. I love you for always being nice to me. I rarely meet bad people. Okay, Godwin, what are you saying? Godwin is from Nigeria. Thank you so much, Godwin, for coming. We love you when you show up, okay? Elizabeth Mwangi, thank you, my sister. You are 1 in a million. Oh, how cute. Thank you. That is so kind of you, Elizabeth. Liz. Okay. Oh, I watch your videos and passed my interview. I love those testimonials. Elizabeth, Liz, when you come to America with Elizabeth Mwangi, welcome. Welcome. Okay. If you have any problems in America, Janet Rangi consultation. I love when I started that consultation, I thought it was meant for one thing. Oh, the things that come through, it has surprised me. It's like I'm a resource person in the community. Now people know if they have an issue, they just say, hey, Janet, how do I find her? Consultation. I'm happy for you, Elizabeth, for you, your family, and generations to come. That is what it means. And your life will change forever. It will change forever. You'll have dollars, you'll build things. Your children will be citizens eventually. Who knows? They might be senators. Who knows? Presidents in the future. Okay. Who is that? How can I book a session with you? Sorry, I joined late. So you go to, you can either email me, Janet Rangi 67 at gmail.com. Write down Janet Rangi 67 at gmail.com. Okay, or you just go to the website, janetrangi.com, like my name's here on YouTube, janetrangi.com. The phone will be there. You can always confirm our voice. Okay. If you want to confirm before you make a payment, but if you go on my website, you'll pay. As I said, unless it's undergoing service, the payment always goes through. But we understand most of our people come from an environment where they've been scammed and lied. So what we do, we hold their hand. We say, hey, we can help you book. And then as soon as they book, we call them. We say, hey, it went through. Janet will be with you. So sit back, relax. Your money is safe. It will work for you. Our goal is to get a good result. And even if you don't get a good result, we'll keep working with you until something works. We don't promise, but we do our best. We don't file applications. Only lawyers can do that. We assist. Okay? Me, I'm like a broker. From now, just know Janet is your broker. Okay? Janet is your broker. Helps you between you and the university, you and the job. Okay? You and wherever you want. Because she knows these people. You don't know. How do I change status? Janet knows. There. Okay? How do I apply for the green card? There. How do I get a job? There. How do I get a work permit? There. All these things. Janet, I came and sometimes they come to me for therapy. My husband, my wife, I don't mind. Some of them come for therapy, I guess. Janet, my husband, Janet, my husband, hey, Janet. But I mean, what are you saying? I love you. You are just lovely. Thank you. I love you back. Where are you from? That's why I couldn't pronounce your name though. Susan Onyango. Hi, Susan. Hi, Janet. Okay. Your information helped me come to US. You're an eye opener to Africa. Keep it that way. Oh my goodness. Testimonials will never end. If you're following Janet for the first time, you might be shocked. I love you so much because Janet believes when you succeed, your family succeeds and your generations and the whole village. I'm going. Okay. If you send your mom $100, you think that money belongs to your mom? No. It belongs to the market. The person selling vegetables, the person selling beef, they get something. They take their kids to school. So the money belongs to the village. That is how economics works. Now, do you see the value of having one child in America in a village? Okay? It makes a difference. And when you do it in big numbers, gone are the days we have to wait for people to come and give us 2 scholarships. Now with Janet, you are getting empowered in thousands, true or false. And thank you so much for sharing your testimonial. So last comment, and good luck in America. If you run into issues, janetrangi.com consultation. That is the beauty of this. We are going to make it. Okay. All right. Samuel, hello, ma'am. Do you offer Canada study? Yes. Yes. Yeah. So you choose if you want visiting or you want what do we call it? A study permit. We will assist you. Again, we are not lawyers, but we'll assist you instead of you doing it yourself. Oh, you're chatting from Vietnam. How nice. Yeah, I have clients from Vietnam. Where are you in Vietnam? This city is called what? Saigon. Okay. Jen Juguna, Janet, you are a blessing to the world. Oh, so nice. Jen, you are the last person. I love you, Jen. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Okay. The rest of you, picky, donkey, yeah, Hanoi. Okay. All right. I'll see the next video. Okay. My goal is to leave you better than you found me. Johnston. I just use an example of Johnston and then Johnston shows up. Free education for international students. That's a title like magnet. Okay, thank you. But I'll go and fix it. I have to be a YouTuber. Okay, I want to do nursing. I'm in America. Any help? JanetRangi.com. We talk. Okay. Merci beaucoup. Asanteni sana. Muchas gracias. Until the next video. I love you so much. Okay. So right, worship, go to my website or write us on janetrangi67@gmail.com. You want to do nursing? Janet is the person. She knows everything. She has to accelerated program. Hey, community college. Oh my God, Janet's knowledge never ends. It's a fountain of information, fountain of information. Bye-bye, guys. I have to go and shower. I'll see you in the next video. I'm keeping my word. I'm coming here more often, don't you think? Okay, I love you so much, and I talk to everyone today. All right? Okay, bye-bye, guys. Bye.